Reports are up.
Where are the reports?
It's flag marked. Like, one member of the Masjid committee, it's statesman and brother of the victim, not victim.
Yes, Mr. Roy, what are the reports? Mr. Roy, APP.
Voice to-
APP is online.
They're there.
Mr. Roy,
Probably not connected.
not connected. They're connected.
No, no.
Yes, what are the reports, Mr. Roy? Which flag, madam?
And there are three, sorry, I could not put it down, but I have gone through it. They have taken the statement of brother of the accused person, Polainia,
Okay.
and one member of the Masjid committee.
Hmm.
But your lordship's order dated 5/5/2025, your lordship observed in the said inquiry, the concerned Gobura and other respectable citizens of the locality are to be consulted, but the statements of those two persons are not there on record.
Hmm. But we'll pass final orders today because this cannot go on like this.
And other person, lordship, could not be found, is absconding. Ashik Ali.
For him, we'll pass a split sentence. We'll have 350, 353(6).
Right.
We'll take into consideration. এখানে ঘুরাই দিব। Mr. Anything you'd like to address on the aspect of sentence? You have already addressed.
Yes, that one, the up to 10 years, your lordship may consider, considering the law and this.
Let us see what is the prescribed penalty. Some very IPC. Conviction is under what section?
390.
396.
My lord.
What is the prescription?
Yes, 396, my lord. Mm. My lord, that is in case of any one of more 5 or more persons who are conjointly committing dacoity, commits murder and committing dacoity, every one of those persons shall be punished with death or imprisonment for life, or rigorous, or after bracket, or rigorous imprisonment for a term which may extend to 10 years and shall also liable to fine. Now that is, my lord.
Okay, we'll
Yes.
consider that.
And the more than 27 years, my lord, since the big.
Pick up. Pre-sentence hearing is the Sainik one of it.
We have already, that is why we are fix this. Okay. Brother, we reserve this for orders, but we're disposing of.
Lordship.
We'll pass a split sentence and we'll make some observation for the absconding appellate number 1. The respond number 1. Mr. Roy? APP? PP Karimganj?
No, my lord.
We'll pass the final orders today. Okay?
Dispose of the lordship.
All right.
I'm done with the mail. I'm sure.
Sentence hearing.
Present it is passed also.
Already the sentence.
Item number 8, if you
Where are you sorry to mention?
my lord, because I want to place it at 2 p.m. my lord.
Item number?
8, man.
You want to have it at 2 o'clock?
So,
No one knows what will happen at 2 o'clock.
my lord,
Life is very uncertain.
my lord. If I survive, my lord, I can. If
We have to also survive till 2 o'clock.
my lord, at 2
Why, what problem now?
But I was
Okay, okay.
My lord,
Mr. Upadhyay.
item number 24, my lord.
Yes, 24.
The concern of the other side, I seek the adjournment of this matter.
Okay. On a request,
Council carefully was engaged,
Okay.
but he is unable to attend.
okay. On a request made by Sri Upadhyay, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, matter is adjourned to be listed after a week,
It is interim order, that may be
1 week. Interim order passed earlier to continue till the next date of listing.
up.
My lord, I beg to mention a pending matter, my lord, one pending matter, the admission pool, my lord, the retired principal was retired, my lord, without, my lord, any pensionary benefit and retirement.
When was it last listed?
It was last listed 19/3/25. Sixth
19
time taken by the
Okay,
government.
okay, the next Wednesday.
20.
I beg to mention for listing, my lord, Musal Meta.
Motion is,
Wait, please, Lord. First, if I did 45, my lord.
Hmm.
I am paying adjustment for weeks. 45.
16 matter.
My lord, today, my lord, I am not with the file. File is misplaced.
You could take the court's file. File is misplaced, you are not interested in the matter. We'll dispose this off.
Monday or Tuesday.
Take the court's file. There is nothing in this matter surviving. Yes,
May I please, Lordship, I beg to mention for listing of one petition for Monday, Lordship.
for,
Lordship, the similar matter has already been decided.
no,
by
for what stage? What is the stage?
Petition, Lord.
Admission matter which year?
Lordship, it is 2024 matter, but yesterday your Lordship has decided the similar matter, Lordship, that BTC promotion matter, headmaster promotion, Lord.
Not Monday. It cannot be to your convenience. Okay, Wednesday.
Much obliged, Lordship.
Wait, please, your lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 22. The
22.
instructions from our client.
22.
We'll
Not,
like to
not
withdraw-
pressing.
No, Lord.
You're not pressing this.
We'll like to withdraw the matter.
What is your name?
A. Bhardwaj.
On behalf of M. Biswas?
Yes.
Sri A. Bharadwaj, Learned Counsel, appearing on instruction of Sri M. Biswas, has submitted that there are instructions from the client not to press this writ petition. Also heard. Union of India, anyone? CGC? CGC. Also heard. Sri K. Gogoi, Learned CGC. Education, SMT history, Training Council Education. Para, writ petition is,
Lordship, I can.
no, 22.
I
SC Education is up to there. Both. Okay, Sri K. Gogoi, Learned CGC as well as SC Education is present. Writ petition is accordingly dismissed as not pressed. Interim order was there. Was there any interim order? Sailabha?
Yes, Lord.
Interim order, if any stands vacated. Yes,
Obliged, Lord.
yes.
I beg to mention for listing of two written statements. It was already last listed on
Written statement, what written statement? What is a written statement?
sorry, writ petition.
Writ petition. Yes,
Yeah.
last listed when?
20 January 2020,
2025.
2023.
23 last listed. Okay, Wednesday next. What is the subject matter?
I was an assistant teacher.
Now, what is the subject matter? We don't need the facts. Why have you come to the court? Salary, pension, what? What is the subject matter? Promotion, what?
Recruitment.
Recruitment. Okay, Wednesday next.
Maybe, your lordship. I beg to mention item number 9 of the daily list. Lord.
Yes.
Lordship,
conducting counsel is out of session. The matter may be adjourned for 1 week, my lord.
On a request made on behalf of the petitioner, list after a week.
Obliged.
Yes,
May I please, item number 36. dated
36.
36.
Yes,
Your Honor, I'm representing respondent number, your lordship, I'm representing respondent number 3. Your Honor, my senior is out of station, so.
but who is your senior? Who is your senior? You don't know the name of your senior?
M. Rahman,
M. Rahman. Okay. Have you informed the other side? No, you have to inform the other side, then you can mention. Inform the other side. Okay. Yes.
Lordship, I beg to mention listing of a writ petition for orders, Lordship. Last time it was listed was on 10/4/2025, Lordship. Thereafter, notice was issued for service upon private respondent, and thereafter it has not come up yet.
10-4. 10-4, not a case for, sorry. No. Yes, next.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 6, 7, 10, and 28, Lordship.
Yes, on behalf of whom?
On behalf of N. Hussain, Lordship. Can you
Yes.
attend the matter for day, Lordship?
Why?
Because the English Council is feeling unwell, Lordship, suffering from fever.
It is submitted that Sri N. Hussain Learned Counsel for the petitioner is unwell. Para, accordingly, matter is adjourned by a week. 6, 7,
7, 10,
10,
and 28, Lord.
28. You have taken the consent of the other side.
Government, Lordship.
28. Okay. Elementary, you are there?
Yes.
Sri SMT 60, Learned Council, Learned Standing Council, Elementary Education is present. 1 week. Beleg kariba, huh?
Maybe
Unwell.
for next week.
Next week. Yes.
Deep problem.
Listing of a writ petition, my lord. The
For-
file 2/6/2025 for motion.
Motion is
Monday.
May please, your lord. I beg to mention for item number 35.
Hmm.
My senior is out of station.
Who is your senior?
HMO Chaudhary. The matter will be listed after 1 week.
On a request made on behalf of the petitioner, list after a week. Item number 35.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, please, your lordship. Lordship, I want to get item number 33, 42, and 43 on behalf of Mr. A.R. Puya.
Yes. 32,
33, 42, and 43.
33.
Yeah.
42 is also connected with
Yeah.
41.
I will inform PJ Spec. I have, in
Already
fact,
informed.
A. Bhunga called me yesterday, lordship, to
Okay.
that.
Okay.
I'll inform. All the matter may be taken up together.
Okay. 33 will be separate.
33.
33 is separate.
33, huh? On a request made on behalf of Sri A.R. Bhuya, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Matter is adjourned by 2 weeks. 33 is separate order habo, or 41, 42, 43 connected, huh?
Obliged,
Yeah. A program, Martin the Trick. I just, item 32, we have some urgency. That's why he has.
32.
33.
The one that was adjourned, right?
Item 33. is
What
not on-
happened is
Yes, sir.
the entire headmaster process has been held up.
Next week, in detail.
So-
lordship.
We can have it, we can have a date then.
Yes,
30
yes, in this case.
33 to Bilakil. 30?
Sorry.
To Bilakil. A prayer for adjournment has been made on behalf of Sri A.R. Bhuya on personal grounds. Para? Sri Mazumdar, R. Mazumdar, Learned Standing Council,
School education.
School Education Department has however submitted that there is urgency as the recruitment of the post of headmaster in the entire state is put on a hold. Para, considering the above, the case is adjourned to be listed on, adjourned by 10 days, huh?
Yes.
Today is what?
Today is 13.
To be listed on 23rd. 23rd. Monday. 24th.
Yes, 24.
24th, huh?
Lordship, in item 33, interim order.
Oh, okay. Interim order passed earlier to continue till the next date of listing. 33 will kill.
To me inform.
We are fixing on 24th.
Yes.
Okay.
Obliged.
May I please, Lord? Lord, this writ petition was dismissed due to wrong and incomplete instruction. Then challenging that dismissal order, the petitioner prepared a review petition, Lordship. The review petition was allowed, Lordship. And kindly see the order of the review petition dated 35/25. Serial number, Lordship, 24.
Now, what is your case? Those are the earlier things. What is your case?
Lordship, the compassionate appointment, Lordship. Initially, twice the case was placed, but DLC without any reason, Lordship.
When was the death?
Lordship,
Death.
died on 19/4/16.
19/4/16. Who died?
The father of the petitioner, Lordship.
What was he doing?
Lordship is a assistant teacher in Rampur MV school.
Thereafter?
Applied on 26/2016.
Applied?
Yes, Lordship.
You are the son?
Yes, Lordship. Daughter, Lordship.
Daughter?
Daughter.
Yes, thereafter?
Thereafter, the case was placed and DLC dated 24/27.
24/27. Huh?
2017. Sorry.
17.
24 February 17.
Place before
Thereafter,
DLC.
another DLC 16.
No, what happened in the first DLC?
Without any reason, they deferred, Lordship. Without mentioning any reason, deferred. For next DLC.
Next DLC when?
16 February 2018.
What happened?
Similarly, Lordship rejected without mentioning any reason, deferred, Lordship.
Deferred?
Yes, Lordship. For
Yes.
next DLC. Then finally, 4/7/2018, the case was again third time placed. And in that DLC, they say dispense force. Dispense force. Then, Lordship, I filed this writ petition. And my only prayer was that the OM dated 16/1/2015 was not followed, Lordship, which is prescribed for
Which writ petition? This writ petition?
earlier writ petition, Lordship.
What was the number?
As 6809/2022.
No, this is the writ petition.
Yes, Lordship, that is restored, Lordship.
Oh, that is the same writ petition.
Yes, Lordship.
Why are you saying earlier writ petition? Same writ petition.
Same restored, Lordship.
You filed in 2022.
2022.
What did you do from 18 to 22?
I was Lordship approaching this state, it is the under
4 years.
consideration. Lordship, in the meantime, Lordship, then the one of the notification came by which it was told that the
Writ
complaint
petition notification came in 16.
17, Lordship.
17.
17 March, Lordship.
And you filed writ petition 2022.
Yes, Lordship. The intention is that, Lordship, why, Lordship, I have stated, they said the completion appointment is closed, that he was unaware. He thought that it is closed. Now he came to know that it is closed only because of those who died after 31st March 2017. But this case is different. Then, similarly, city partition were appointed. Lordship, he came after it was not his knowledge, Lordship. That is why he was silent. That completion appointment will not be made to the petitioner because the scheme has been closed. Now, when it was clarified to him that by the other persons, no, this is not, this is applicable, those who died prior to the notification. Then he came to this honorable court, and this honorable court directed to obtain instruction, then one OM dated 1/6/2015, whether complied or not.
13/12 it was dismissed.
Yes, Lordship.
13/12.
Yes, Lordship.
22. It was dismissed.
Dismissed.
Thereafter?
Thereafter, Lordship, I filed this review petition. Review petition number 44/23.
Review what happened?
Review, Lordship, the order is recalled and the petition restored.
Where is the order?
Lordship, order dated 35/25. In review petition, Lordship.
আছে নেকি বেলেগ?
Review petition, Hani.
Where is the order?
Lordship, order one copy is with me, Lordship.
Yes, it is there. Copy is there. Copy is there. Copy is there.
Yes. Lordship, the 11 point, Lordship, para 24, the order. May I read, Lordship?
Okay,
Lordship, there are 24 in review. Please,
of the review order,
yes, Lordship.
yes.
Yes, Lordship, test 24, the contents of the petitioner before the court for review, the said order dated so and so, that there was sufficient vacancies for consideration for her case appointment and completion done, but DLC for completion appointment Lakhimpur North did not consider her case in proper perspective, Lordship. Lordship, then, Class 26, clause 15 of the state OM dated so and so establishes that if sufficient vacancies are not available in any particular office to accommodate the person in a waiting list for compulsory appointment, it is open for the administrative department office to take up the matter with other department government to provide at an early appointment on professional ground. Next, clause 24 of the state OM dated so and so provide while disposing of the application by way of rejection, clear speaking order shall be recorded. The
You
state-
said it is a office memorandum 17.
Lordship, 17 was regarding this closure of the compulsory appointment, Lordship, and the scheme of February pension was introduced. But my case is not.
In 17,
Yes, Lordship. But my claim is 1/6/2015 was not come back. When rejected, Lordship, they said without any reason. And subsequently, third time when they rejected, no vacancy, but this should be applicable in my case.
but you tell us ultimately the period which has elapsed since the time of the death, 16 to 2025.
No,
How do you
Lordship.
overcome this?
Lordship, 16 died, and the DLC.
No, we are not,
18,
we are not,
18.
you are not on the what has happened in the meantime. How do you ultimately answer the question that after 9 years, appointment on
No,
compensation
in
ground?
2022, I came before this honorable court.
We are not on that. Ultimately, the question would come after 9 years, compensation appointment. How do you justify?
Lordship, till 18, they considered my case. And Lordship, after 18, when he came,
Okay, okay, we have heard you.
Lordship,
We have heard it.
Lordship, 1 minute, Lordship. My only submission is that when I approached to the office, they to state that, Lordship, the compensation appointment is no more is there as per the scheme of 2017. So I stopped. Then I thought, when similarly persons who died after me,
Yes,
Lordship,
yes, we have heard it, we have heard it.
and
Dismiss.
Lordship, kindly see the similarly
We have
person
we have
approach.
given you more than time which is required for a compensation amount. Dismissed. We'll pass reasons. Okay, next. B. Deori for State Council. Who else? Your elementary. Okay. Next.
Item 2.
May I please Lordship? Pratham, my senior is on left. The matter will be kindly passed over for time being.
Timing is not possible today. We've got lots of matters. What
I
is
think
what is the subject?
It is a contempt matter actually. Contempt petition is it.
Quantum, which order?
WPC 1216.
Page.
Order date, page is Annexure 1. Page number 8. And he expired on order date was 6/5/24
Okay.
and he expired on
What is your name?
P Das.
Third 3P, the learned counsel for the petitioner, who by means of this petition has complained about non-compliance, willful and deliberate non-compliance of the order dated 6/5/2024. Huh? The learned counsel has also drawn the attention of this court to the representation submitted on 19/6/2024. Let notice, huh? Steps by reset post ready, steps within 2 days. Your Dida, what is your name? Name?
Lordship, I'm A. Mena representing Lordship.
No, we know your name. What is his name?
P. Das.
Pidas.
His name is not here.
Okay, then let his name be there. Pidas on behalf of the petition. appearing on instruction of Sri E. Mena. Take steps by Monday.
May I please, Your Lordship? In this case, some important documents inadvertently left to NS, therefore, I may be allowed to file an additional affidavit.
Yes, madam. What is your name, madam?
R.
R. Dutta. Miss R. Dutta, Learned Council has submitted that due to inadvertence, some important and relevant documents have been left out. Full stop. See accordingly, prays for some time to file an additional affidavit to bring on record the aforesaid documents. Para? Shri Miss N.M. Sharma, Learned Training Council, Education Department does not object to the same. Yes, does not. Para? List after 2 weeks.
Right.
List after 2 weeks. Item 4.
May I please, the Lord? Here, my lord, the petitioner has been transferred to my lord from Sonapur High School to my lord to Manchester district, my lord. Transfer order is page 24. There.
Yes, we have held this, dealt with this matter. Yes, what?
He has joined, my lord. I have the verbal information that he has joined.
Sonapur.
Yes, my lord. Sonapur.
My lord, the transfer order not revoked yet, my lord. I am under impression, my lord, I may be released at any moment since transfer order is not yet, my lord. If my lord observation made, my lord, this transfer order not will be enforced, my lord. That can be, my lord. This matter can be disposed of, my lord. Since I have already reinstated, I am joined the present school also, my lord.
Where is the order of your reinstatement in the present school?
Page 41, my lord.
Out thereafter, what order is required?
My lord, the transfer order has not been mentioned here. That still that is existed, my lord. Therefore, my lord, kindly, my lord, that small observation may be made, my lord.
Not required. Not required.
My lord,
We'll close this. We'll give him some liberty.
Yes, 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 my lord.
Heard Sri S. Hazarika, Learned Council for the petitioner, as well as Sri N.J. Khataniar, Learned Training Council, Education, Higher Education Department.
Secondary, my lord.
Secondary Education Department. Para? Considering the subject matter and the instructions obtained by Sri Khataniar, this writ petition is disposed of at the motion stage itself. Full stop. It may be mentioned that when this matter was listed on 6/6/2025, Sri Khataniar was directed to obtain instructions on the aspect of the on the aspect that the petitioner had complained that he was not allowed to join in his parents' school. Para? Please have your seat. The facts in brief as projected in the petition is that the petitioner was serving as assistant teacher.
Yes, my lord, assistant teacher.
Assistant teacher in the Sonapur High School in the district of Kamrup, and vide the impugned order dated 4/12/2024, he was sought to be transferred to South Salmara, Mankachar district. Which school?
My lord, I have to directly to join under inspector of school, my lord.
Let's go to, okay. The petitioner had also contended that due to the conditions imposed, the service career of the petitioner would be adversely affected. And in this regard, Section 11 of the Assam Elementary and Secondary School Teachers, within bracket, Regulation and Transfer, bracket close, again bracket, Amendment, bracket close, Act 2023 has been referred to Full stop. The matter was represented by the petitioner and ultimately, by the order dated 28/5/2025, the petitioner was reinstated as assistant teacher in the original school. Full stop. It may be mentioned that in the meanwhile, the petitioner was placed under suspension, which was also revoked by the aforesaid order. Para? Sri Hazarika, the learned counsel for the petitioner, has apprehended that unless the transfer order is interfered with or revoked in specific terms, the petitioner may still be transferred to the location at South Salmara, Mankachar. Full stop. You are having some difficulty also.
Physical
The
difficulty, my lord. Particularly,
learned
I-
counsel has also expressed certain difficulties on the part of the petitioner in making movements making movements. Para? Sri Khatoni, the learned standing counsel, has however submitted that the apprehension of the petitioner was not correct, and in fact, the petitioner has been allowed to join and is discharging duties at the Sonapur High School. Full stop. He has also submitted that by such reinstatement, the earlier transfer order has become otious. Full stop. Para. In view of the aforesaid development, there is no requirement to continue with this writ petition, and accordingly, the same is closed. Full stop. The petitioner would, however, be at liberty to approach the appropriate forum in case there is any further grievance.
I am deeply obliged.
Obliged.
Yeah, please. Lordship, here in this case, Lordship, petitioner was initially engaged with the MIS manager under South Along Development Block.
What is MIS manager?
Management Information System. Yeah. So thereafter, his contractual appointment was renewed, but suddenly, on 29 December 2017, Lordship, his contractual appointment was cancelled by the respondent number 1, Lord, page 24. However, the local authorities was not released him because the allegation raised in that impugn order was actually was not correct, and accordingly, the local authority also communicated with the higher authority so that he may be re-engaged and he may be continued his work. And as per their assurance, Lordship, he continued till date. But no subsequent formal appointment was made against him, Lordship. And so many representation also filed by the petitioner as well as communicated by the local authority, PTO, CO, and the project director, Lord. But till date, no fruitful reply, Lord.
What is your prayer in this? What relief are you seeking?
Yes, Lordship. First, Lordship, to set aside the impugn order which was issued.
Of 17.
17, Lord. I am so late because before your Lordship, because I am in continuing service, Lord. And as per
How do you continue in service in spite of a termination
yes,
order?
Lordship. Kindly have a look, Lordship, page 32.
Then why do you come to the court if you are continuing in service?
Yes, Lordship, because my salary was decreased and in the year 2021 only 5,000, Lordship, and thereafter enhanced to 10,000. Whereas the similarly candidate, Lordship, getting 25,000.
You are
That's
getting your salaries regularly.
Lordship.
Who is paying?
Lordship is written from the local source and interest fund of the concerned TP, Lord.
They have this is a private engagement. Why should we burden the authorities? If the authority who is competent has terminated you, in spite of that, the local authorities, the local person has allowed you to work, making payments from their own funds. Let them do it.
Yes, Lordship, but on my another prayer is Lordship, my salary may be enhanced. I filed a representation in that
There is
aspect.
no
also.
format or there is no appointment order existing. How do you enhance the salary?
So kindly have a look to page 32, Lordship.
What is your name? T.H. Chaudhary.
T.H. Chaudhary.
Hartford T.H. Chaudhary, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Full stop. As per the facts projected, the petitioner was engaged as Block MIS manager at South Hailakandi Development Block in the year 2015 on contractual basis. Full stop. However, by order dated 29/12/2017, the said contract was terminated. Full stop. However, full stop. It is the case of the petitioner that in spite of such termination, he was allowed to discharge his duties by the local office, and this fact was also apprised to the head office. The petitioner also claims that though he has been paid salaries, the same is less than his counterparts. The petitioner accordingly has approached this court challenging the order dated 29/12/2017 as well as for a direction for enhancement of his salaries. Para, let notice be issued returnable by 6 weeks. Madam, you are for whom?
For 1P and 4 PNRD. PNRD, Lord, 1P and 4.
You are standing counsel.
Lord, P Thapa on behalf as the Lord.
Your name?
P Thapa.
Ms. P. Thapa, Learned Counsel, appearing on behalf of
Yes,
Sri S. Datta, Standing Counsel PNRD, accepts notice on behalf of respondent 1, 3,
3.
and 4. State District Commissioner, Madam Das Burman, District Commissioner, Ms. D. Das Burman, Learned State Council, accepts for respondent number 2. Para, that extra copies be served upon the Learned Counsel for the respondents by Monday. The aspect of maintainability of this writ petition on the ground of delay would, however, be kept open. Yes, extra copies of the GSM be reflected in the cause list.
Highly up.
Yes. NCD Senior Secondary School.
This school permission to start +2 was given in 2005. Government approval came in 2010. Temporary recognition was granted in 2013. That your lordship will find at page 24.
Lordship, before my last and third lordship, here their main defense is against the
Paper leak.
yes, lordship against the lordship here. Assam State School Education Board. It is separate lordship, and they have not made their service. Their copy has not been served to the council, and the name is not shown in the call sheet.
Mr. Goswami served copies upon them. We can have it on Monday.
My lord, whatever.
Okay, well, I think Mr. Chotia is there.
Yes,
Ah.
yes,
Your instructing counsel ask him to
Yeah.
serve copies. Are there parties here?
yes, they have made parties, and
Ah.
impugn order is issued by them only.
Heard. Sri P.K. Goswami, Learned Senior Counsel, assisted by, what is your name?
JB Chaudhary.
J.B. Chaudhary. You're also not there. None of the assistant counsel on records are with you.
He is with Mr. P.P. Bora, my lord.
Where is Mr. Bora? Where is Mr. Datta? You should have your name in the Wakalatnama, Mr. Chaudhary.
The lordship is right.
At least one person should be there.
They were
Uh, is Mr. Bora there in the court?
both are there in court. I think they're in another.
Assisted by Sri B.P. Bora. Para. Sri SMT Chisti, the Learned Standing Council, Secondary Education has however pointed out that the impugned order dated 22/3/2025 is passed by the ASSEB,
Yes.
ASSEB,
Now,
which is a party
Yes.
respondent. However,
now it is Assam State School Education Board. Earlier it was SSS.
no, ASSEB, Assam State School Education.
Yes, yes.
We have not said SEBA, we
Yes,
said
yes.
ASSEB.
To me,
Okay,
Google- Board of Diana in copy.
has been issued by the assessor, which is party respondent in the proceeding. So however, their names have not appeared in the cause list, and therefore the standing council is not present. Para, in the interest of justice, consideration of this matter is deferred till Monday.
DPO.
In fact, they have not served copy also. I have checked their copies by lordship. They have not served copy to the council.
We'll do the needful, my lord. He said.
Do it today, sir, otherwise it will not be listed.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
DPO.
Next.
Item 12.
My pleasure, Lord. The petitioner herein, my lord, is a postgraduate subject teacher of Sunaram Higher Secondary School, Guwahati, my lord. And earlier she was serving in Motiram Bora Balika Vidyalaya in the district of Nagaon.
What is your problem?
Problem is that my leave was not sanctioned, my lord. My leave was earlier, my lord, in page number 25 in detail, it is written to the Director of Secondary Education.
What happened in the contempt petition?
My lord.
What
Yes,
happened?
contempt petition, my lord, is disposed of, my lord, on the basis of the impugned order, my lord. Impugned order, pending the contempt petition, the impugned order is passed, my lord. Impugned order,
Heard Sri M. J. Kadir, learned counsel for the petitioner, who is aggrieved, wide, and order dated 27/6/2023. Whereby the aspect of leave, including medical leave,
yes, my lord, medical and extraordinary leave.
aspect of leave, medical and extraordinary leave has not been sanctioned
Yes, my lord.
by the appropriate authorities. The learned counsel has submitted that she had approached this court earlier in WPC 3460 of 2022, which was followed by contempt case number 332 of 2023, and in purported compliance of the earlier order, the impugned order has been passed.
Yes.
Para, that notice be issued, returnable by 6 weeks. Yes, Mr. Sharma?
Yes, madam. I am for the all respondent.
Sri U. Sharma, Learned Standing Council, Secondary Education Department accepts notice on behalf of all the respondents. Extra copies Monday.
My lord, petitioner is going to, my lord, retire in this year, my lord. So date may be fixed, my lord. Or
6 weeks we have said.
date may be given with after
Tell us when
after vacation.
list this case on 21st of July.
All right.
Item 13.
May I please lordship? I am on behalf of Mr. M. Shoikia. We are unable to communicate with petitioner. So may I be allowed to withdraw the case?
Okay. What is your name, madam?
Vandana Das.
Ms. B. Das, Learned Counsel appearing on instruction of Sri M. Sekya.
Yes.
Learned Counsel has submitted that there is, that though this matter has been listed under the column order, no steps, comma, in spite of their best efforts, comma, the client could not be contacted, and therefore they would not like to pursue with this case. Para. Also heard Sri B. Sharma, Learned Standing Counsel AG. AG is Accountant General, huh? Assam. Para. In view of the above, writ petition is dismissed for want of prosecution. G. Pegu, Standing Counsel. For Standing Counsel, elementary. Retail.
14.
May I please, Your Worship?
Yes.
My lord, I filed for including new income in my lord. Container assembly number 6 and 7, my lord.
Who are 6 and 7?
My lord, 6 is my lord, Director of Pension, Assam. Inadvertently left
Mr.
off, my lord.
Gohai, where is your notice?
My lord, this is inadvertently left out, my lord.
Understood. Where is the notice to them before you implement them as party?
No,
You have to issue notice to them. They don't like, this is contempt matter, this is not writ petition. We'll keep this pending, we'll not dismiss this, but don't make the same mistake.
yes, my lord.
Though this application has been filed for implement in contempt petition number 558 of 2024, it appears that the parties who are sought to be implemented have not been notified earlier of the order of this court. Para. In the interest of justice, this court adjourns this matter by 6 weeks to enable the petitioner to issue notice at first and thereafter enclose receipt, the enclose proof of such notice being sent by way of an additional affidavit. Full stop. After such, thereafter, the matter would be taken up for consideration. 6 weeks. Mr. Boro for? 3. 3 R. Boro. Learned Counsel is present for respond number 3.
15 is same, my lord. Inadvertently left out, my.
15 same order. You enclose a copy of the order of the court sent to them by state post with AD and file an affidavit along with the receipt. We need not tell you. Same order.
16.
Boro, you are appearing in 15 also. Mr.
Yes.
Boro?
Same order, my lord, same.
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 Item?
This was the writ petition filed by the state
Yes.
against the orders passed by the administrative tribunal, whereby we were directed to pay their salaries, taking their appointments to be correct. After filing of the writ petition, an entire investigation was made, and thereafter, in the year 2021, the respondents hearing were offered fresh appointment, giving up all their past claims.
Yes.
They have taken the appointment and they've joined their services. So the past claims having done,
As tutor. As tutor.
they have joined as tutors, so
Okay.
this can be.
Three, Heard Sri R. Mazumdar Learned Standing Council. Which is this? Elementary education.
Elementary.
Elementary Education Department. Also heard your name
As Gautam, your lordship.
as Gautam Learned Council for the contesting respondent. Para. The present, please have your seat.
Yes.
Writ petition was instituted against an order dated 22/1/2013 passed by the learned Assam Administrative Tribunal in case number 7ATA 2010. Full stop. By the impugned judgment, the state was directed to release the arrear salaries and stipend to the contesting respondents. Full stop. Para. However, during the pendency of this writ petition, there are subsequent developments which would have a material bearing in the adjudication of this case. Para. Sri Mazumdar Learned Standing Council has submitted that the matter at hand, including all similar matters where the subject matter of a detailed examination, whereafter the contesting respondents and similarly situated persons were given fresh engagements as tutors, with, however, a condition not to claim any past service benefits. Para. Sri Gautam, the Learned Council for the contesting respondents, has endorsed the aforesaid submission and has acknowledged that the contesting respondents have in the meantime joined their new assignments. Para. In view of the aforesaid development, this court is of the opinion that there would be no requirement to adjudicate this writ petition as the impugned order has become otious. Sarah, writ petition accordingly stands disposed of.
Deeply obliged.
Item 17.
Seventeen. Tina,
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, my lord, an advertisement has been made for appointment of junior assistant in Netaji Vidyaniketan HS School. Your lordship will find annexure 4, page 19.
page 19.
19.
Date. Date.
Yes, my lord. Date 10/12/2015.
10.
12/2015.
Advertisement for
Appointment of junior assistant
LDA
LDM.
in Netaji.
Netaji Vidyaniketan HS School, Lanka.
Yes.
Then, my lord, the petitioner is one of the candidate, and respondent number 8 is also one of the candidate. Election was held, and declaration has been made by annexure 5, page 21.
Who is for R8? R8?
I am for that.
Yes. Thereafter
Yeah, so my lord, once is respondent number 8 was found,
selected.
selected means serial number 1, my lord. Secured first position, my lord. And there is annexure 6, your lordship may kindly look into the marks they have obtained. Page 22. Then serial number 2 is Manoj Kumar Pal. He secured first position. Total grand total is 64.
Okay.
And I am, my lord, serial number 13.
Hmm.
Sanjoy Datta.
Hmm.
I have secured second position, 63 marks.
Hmm. Yes.
So, my lord, since I did not get, so I have applied for RTI to get the answer script, and answer script also I got it, and some evaluation of marks, my lord, correct mark has not been given to me, and some extra mark has been given to the respondent number 8. For which he got 64 marks, and I have got 63 marks. So for that, my lord, I may take your lordship to the answer script. So page 23 is the answer script of the writ petitioner. Roll number 13, the right hand side.
Yes. Page?
Page 23.
Annexure 7.
7.
Yes.
So in Assamese, he got 2.5, general English 13, general knowledge 08, then mathematics 06, total 30, along with other these other, my lord, in type test, writing type test, I got 25, and interview oral I got 08. This is page annexure 22. Annexure 22, your lordship, by typing test of serial number 13. Page 22.
Yes.
Yes, typing test. Your lordship, column 6. Marks obtained in type test, I've got 25. And in the oral interview, I got 8. And with that of theory, my lord, the writing written test 30, so I got 63. Here, 2 marks I did not, they have not given me. The examiner has not given me, that is question number 17 and question number 20C. Now, how 17 is correct, my lord? Then we have to go to the question, my lord. Your lordship will find page 44.
Yes.
Yes, page 44. Your lordship will find question number 20. এটা চকাৰ ব্যাসাৰ্ধ 0.25 স্কয়াৰ মিটাৰ 11 কিলোমিটাৰ দূৰত্ব অতিক্ৰম কৰিবলৈ চকাটো ঘূৰিব লগা পাকৰ সংখ্যা ইমান। So my lord, here the what I have come to know that question itself is a wrong. Question is a wrong because there ব্যাসাৰ্ধ there is radius, not diameter. Radius cannot be, my lord, question as a square meter. That is this from expert I have to time to know, but I cannot prove it. Now, in the answer in in the answer sheet of the respondent, your lordship will have an answer of question number 20. At page 60.
60.
Yes, 60. So they have given answer is A. But whatever so far I know that this question itself is wrong.
Page 60.
Page 50,
50.
50. In the down below, 20. Then another is question number 17. At the same page 50, your lordship will find.
Page 50, what is this?
17, my lord.
Sorry.
Page 50. Question number 17 in the answer sheet. 53 kilogram বস্তু এটাৰ 12.5% পরিমাণ কিমান? That is 6.625. Answer is 6.625. So here the answer I have given 6.63. So I am also another science student. 2.5 after 2, that is 5 can be written as a 6. Or sorry, 2.5 can be written as a 3. 1 is to be added with the 2, it can be 3. Now, my read petitioner has answered it. I will take your lordship to the page 29. Page 29. Your lordship will find 17. Question in the right hand side, rough column is there. I have tried to solve it. Now answer is I have come 6.63. In the answer sheet we have found page 50, it is 6.625. 6.625 can be written as 6.63. Can be written, my lord. It can be written. So no mark is given. I have given cross. Now I'll take your lordship to the answer script of respondent number A. Page 32 is the, my lord, English part. Then I will take your lordship to the vernacular part. Page 33, roll number 2, Assamese 6, General English 09, General Knowledge 07, S Mathematics is 11. Now I will take your lordship to question number 6 of Assamese. So question number 7 of Assamese.
Page.
Yes, my lord, I'm cut. Yes, page 39.
make sentence. My question is make sentence. The answer sheet, I'll come to page 7. Page 49.
Page 39.
Yes, page 39 is his answer. He has answered it. Respond number 8. Down below, Bogoli Bogot. Simply written as ভুল প্রকৃতির মানুহ হি এজন বগলী ভগত মানুহ he got 1 mark. Now I will take the answer sheet, page 49.
Yes.
Yes, 7. 7 is the not the in the answer sheet it is there. বগলী ভগত সমাজত একে কিছুমান লোক আছে যিয়ে সমাজৰ উন্নতিৰ কথা বৰকে কয় কিন্তু একো কাম নকৰে প্ৰকৃততে তেওঁলোক এজন বগলী ভগত. This is the answer. 1 mark, he has simply said that ভুল প্ৰকৃতিৰ মানুহ হি এজন বগলী ভগত মানুহ. 1 mark has been given. So here he would not have get it. Now I will take your lordship to
Mr.
question
Srinath,
number.
These are very intricate issues you are raising now.
Yes, I know.
Subjective satisfaction.
Yes, evaluate. So I have come.
If there is something very perverse, where entirely wrong thing has been given, then you make out a case. These are very, very intricate. 6.25 written as 6.3.
Yes. My lord, just that's why I have come. My prayer is that to evaluate the answer sheet correctly. That is my prayer.
After how many years?
More than 10 years.
No, now it is more than 3 years. That I have filed that time, my lord. Even immediately after examination.
You have not made out a case of gross illegality.
No, here, this one, 13C, your lord, directly, my lord, this one.
Which
13C. 13C, answer of the 13C, my lord.
page?
Yes, 13C. Yes,
Right.
page 60. Sorry, not 50. Page
Yes.
50.
Yes.
Question number 13.
Yes.
Change the forms of narration of the following. 1 mark. So he has attempted as C. 13C. The answer is that she said to him, I don't believe you. This is the answer. Change of narration, my lord. She said to him, I don't believe you. Now the answer he has written, page 42, English part, the answer is also there. Answer he has written, page 42, my lord.
Yes.
She said she did not believe him. So here is others, I may, my lord. But here directly, whatever the answers are there, how the examiner can give mark?
This answer key was wrong, my lord.
Hey,
That has been clarified in their affidavit, my lord.
how can it be?
This is the narration, my lord. The candidate who has correctly made the answer, they have been awarded mark. It is in their affidavit stated, my lord.
The answer is there, it is there. 13C. She said to him, I don't believe you. This is the answer sheet. Then another
What
is
was the question?
a question is that narration, my lord. Change the forms of narration.
What is the answer of the petitioner?
She said to him, I don't believe you. Page 50, question number 13C. This is the answer sheet of the respondent. Their answer sheet, my.
No. 50 is what? 50 is the
Answer sheet.
of the authorities.
Authority.
Now, what was the answer he had given?
Yes, he had given, yes, I will come, my lord. He had given, your lordship will find. Wait. Yes, page 37. Bottom, my lord.
Yes, what is there?
She said, I don't believe him. She said, I don't believe him.
What was the question?
Question is that
What was your question?
Oh, question I have not enactment.
But it's that one. It is to be, I not believe.
That is the answer.
Question I have not given. Man.
That is the model answer. Where is what is the question?
Question I have not, man. I did not get it.
Then how do you change of tense if you do not even have the question? You are not being able to project a case.
Oh, yes, question is there, man.
Where page?
Yes, page. Page 44. Yes. 13. Change the form of narration of the following. 13. Change the form of A, B, C. So while answering the question number C, question is she said she did not believe him. He said she did not believe him. Now the answer sheet of the respondent is she said to him, I don't believe you. Now answer he has written the candidate, page 37.
This may not be entirely wrong. She said that it is in direct form. She said, I don't believe him.
I don't believe him. Now, my lord, so is that the answer? I'm just relying on their answer, my lord. Answer of the respondent.
Yes.
Respondent in their answer sheet is there. She said to him, I don't believe you.
She said to him, I don't believe you.
Yeah.
And he has said, she said, I don't believe him. What is the difference?
And that's for
If the answer was that, she said to him.
Okay, I agree. I agree.
If the answer was that, she said to him, I
am
don't believe.
differing from the answer sheet of the respondent. Now, last one, my lord, only last one, your lordship will find. In question number 23. Yes. Yes. Question number 23. Your lordship will find answer is B, page 51. The answer sheet said the answer is B, 5/2. 5 divided by 2. This question is root over 4x minus 1 equal to 3. Answer is equal to 5/2. Now, the answer he has given, the respondent, but in his time, it was given half mark because the process was correct. That is the respondent version. Yes. Page 7. Page 35A, man.
Yes.
35A, question number 23, root over 4x minus 1 equal to 3. This one is not correct. But answer somehow he got 4x equal to 10. From here it is correct. Or 4x equal to 9 plus 1. From here it is correct. So they have given half mark.
But he got the answer correct, 5/2.
Yes, 5/2 answer is correct. Then in that way, that earlier that 6.623 is also correct.
No, that is not the answer. That is not the answer.
No,
Answer was
is
6.625.
6.625.
You gave 6.63.
63. So 0.25 I can write as it.
No, that is your interpretation.
No, mathematical interpretation.
No, that interpretation cannot do. Here the answer is given 5/2. He has also written 5/2.
These whatever for making out a case, these are the anomalies I have made, my lord. So if this is accepted, then he gets less than my mark. If I get 1 mark more, then I get 65. If that is correct, in my case they have not given even half mark also. But in his case they have given half mark, and even make sentence Bogali Bogat. He just merely says that they have given 1 mark. But in my case, no mark. So this is the only malok. As your lordship, please, I give your lordship, because that's why I have prayed to evaluate the marks again. My prayer is that. Now, respondent, my lord, after this, if this is accepted, they are also that in change of narration, my lord. Whatever their answers, they cannot go out of it.
Yes, who is for the college?
It is the school authority, my lord.
School.
They have filed their
Who is
affidavit,
for the school authorities?
my lord. Yes, Ahmed, but he is not present, but their affidavit is in record, my lord. My lord, all these schools.
School authority is not present. Who is the council? Chanda for whom?
I am to the respondent number 8, my lord.
S. Chanda.
My lord.
S. Chanda.
B. Chanda, my lord.
B. Chanda. For R8.
My lord, in this case,
Yes.
very first, my lord, Planet Friend has submitted to show that what marks the petitioner secured in page number 23, my lord.
Hmm.
That is annexure 7. My lord, may kindly take a notice, my lord. Roll number 13, that is the petitioner's, and he has obtained SMS 2.5, general English 13, general knowledge 8, and mathematics 6. My lord, grand total sum, that is 29.5 only, my lord. But here it is 30, my lord. Rather, increasing their, instead of increasing their marks, need to reduce, my lord. Half mark.
Where? Page?
Page number, that is page number, it is their document, my lord. Page 23, annexure 7, my lord.
23.
23, annexure 7. If your lordship calculate the total of this, my lord, it comes 29.5, my lord. So in the grand total, he has secured 63. That will be 62.5, my lord. Now, my lord, to may kindly come to the affidavit in opposition filed by the respondent 4 to 7, my lord. They are the examiners who has examined the copies in front of the officials, my lord. What they have stated, my lord. Lordship may peruse paragraph 7, my lord. Paragraph 7A. May I read, my lord?
Page.
In page 3, my lord. In the affidavit in opposition, my lord, filed by
Page
the
3.
respondent number 4 to 7.
7A, okay.
My lord. My lord, in this 7A, they have clarified the question number 17, my lord. My lord, may I read? With regard to the statement made in paragraph 6, one of the answer is the opponent denied the 7 back to state that the question number 17 was to what? 12.5% of 53 kg to find out what product, and there was no option for that question. Therefore, the students has to do the sum and to find out the answer. Moreover, in case of calculating anything in kilogram, after decimals, 3 digits are necessary. But in the instant case, petitioners has neither done the sum nor put the answer as per answer key. Therefore, he has not awarded any marks in this question. But the respondent number 8 has done the sum step by step. But unfortunately, his answer also not same with the answer key. Therefore, the examiner has awarded half marks as step mark for the question to the respondent number 8. This is the clarification. Let me finish that.
No, that is also one thing, my lord. Half mark, how he got it. There is also one.
That is the
Half mark.
examiner's
Half mark
opinion,
will
my
be
lord. Examiner's opinion, my lord.
Half mark will
But
be-
you were also given free half marks in the addition.
My lord, why?
We reduce his half and we also reduce your half. Difference will still be the same. You did not examine this matter. How your total became 30.
Examiner has given.
No, you did not examine.
Yes, yes, my lord.
I should not.
You did not. You did not make the additions.
No, no, I did not, my lord.
Your client,
No, my lord.
nearly 29.5, it was given 30. They already got half marks in
His
his
half
test.
mark is, now I have come to know is that. But same thing, half mark, in case of his, why, how can he get this half mark?
So you will reduce his half mark.
No, no.
As per your,
Even though, my lord, now let him go. Whatever that narration part, 1 mark will totally go, my lord.
No.
Answer key.
which answer key?
The answer key, that narration, my lord. She said that I don't believe him.
My lord, in that
That's
question,
the answer key.
particular question, the answer key was wrong.
Ah.
It is clarified by the expert, my lord. But the students, the candidate who has rightly answered the question, they have been awarded marks. All the question, it is not for the petitioner, not for the respondent. not for the-
Where is it given?
Yes, yes, my lord. That is the question.
Can they say it later on?
Question 2, here it is. That is, Lordship will find at page 4. C, 7C, my lord. 4. May I read, my lord? That with regard to the statements made in paragraph 6.3 of the writ petition, the answering deponent denies the same. That to state that the question number 13C was to set for changing of form of narration. That is, she said she did not believe him. It is stated that as per the question, there are two correct answers. As per this question, my lord, there are 2 correct answers. Number 1, she said, I do not believe him. And she said, I do not believe you. Therefore, the candidates who answered any of the above correct answer, the examiner has awarded 1 mark. This is the general principle, my lord. Those who has correctly answered the question, my lord, they have been given 1 mark. And petitioner also correctly answered, my lord. In the instant case, answer key of the said question is not correct, but the candidates who has answered any of the above correct answer has awarded 1 mark. Accordingly, the respondent number 8 has also made a correct answer for the aforesaid narration, that is question number 13C. Therefore, he has been awarded 1 marks for the same. Therefore, deduction of 1 marks from the grand total of respondent number 8 as claimed by the petitioner does not. That is clarified. It cannot be that the answer key is wrong, so everybody have to write the wrong answer, and then they will be awarded marks.
What was your answer, Mr. Sinha? In 13C? 13C?
13C, I have not quoted, my lord.
Did you get marks in 13C?
13C. Yes, I got 1 mark. Page 37. No, it is answer of respondent. Yes, 13C.
Page?
Page 27.
Yes.
She said, I don't believe you. C, she said, I don't believe you.
Yes. Okay.
My lord, in this way, then another question, the make sentence by the word Bogoli Boga text is the meaning. My lord, it cannot be accurately correct with the answer key, my lord. It is a make sentence. Question was asked to make a sentence. Accordingly, the petitioner has made a sentence correctly and he has been awarded marks, my lord. That has also been clarified from the affidavit, my lord. Then other issues, my lord. 13 was.
Root over 4x minus 1.
Yes.
That one?
My lord.
The
That is
process
also
was
clarified.
correct,
That is
correct.
also clarified. That is 7D, my lord, page 5, my lord. Page 5. D, my lord. May I read, my lord? That with regard to the statements made in paragraph 6(4) of the answer, answering the opponent denies the 7 back to state that the question number 23 was the multiple choice question, MCQ question mark. Therefore, the candidate may directly put the correct answer or may do the sum. This is the principle, my lord. In that case, the respondent number 8 has done the sum and find out the correct answer. But in doing the sum, the respondent number 8 has committed a small mistake in one step. Therefore, he has been awarded half marks as step marks for this question. My lord, respondent would have given 10% marks as it was an MCQ question. But as because he has done the sum and committed one step in some mistake, he has been deducted 3rd mark. Because this was an MCQ question, he could have write the answer directly, my lord, which is correct. Therefore, in this case, my lord, the respondent number 8 may be awarded half marks more money. Therefore, deduction of half marks from the grand total of the respondent number 8 as claimed by the petitioner does not arise.
Entire questions are multiple choice, man.
No.
Only to give, yes. There is nothing is there in the question. That
Yes.
you have
That
to
is been
respond.
clarified by the expert, my lord.
Where? In question it is not written. There is no mention about in the question sheet. I do not find that this is directly you can write answer or that we are.
No.
Where
It was clarified by the expert. It is not my opinion, my lord. It is their opinion, my lord.
In question it is not there.
No, in the mathematics part, it is MCQ, but for the change of narration or the other one, those were, you have to apply your mind, not MCQ.
Yes, in mathematics part also.
Mathematics is MCQ. I think.
In mathematics part also, if the process is wrong, they said process is, there is some small mistake. First 2 mistake that is, first line, second line, 2 mistake. Only the answer is the correct one. So they have given half mark.
How the answer was correct if the process was wrong?
I don't know. They say.
No, answer was
It is revealed.
answer is correct. We have seen the answer.
Yes.
5/2.
Yes, the process of the second line, third line is wrong.
No. In one step only.
No.
Why misleading the point?
Yeah, not misleading. I am the mathematics one.
No.
Yes, I am mathematics. I have taught additional math in Meghalaya. Additional math.
Maybe, but don't.
I don't know. I am a mathematics expert, but
More,
of course
my
I have no practice.
Another query that has also been replied.
There is 4x minus 1, root over 4x minus 1 equal to 3. He did not make square of both sides. If the square, if we do the square, the root over goes, then in the right hand side, it will be 3 square equal to 9. Then 4x minus 1 equal to 9, he can't. But here he did not do that.
Greek language is not allowed in the court.
Yes.
That's a
Only English.
Yeah. Okay.
No Greek.
The question is there, root
Well,
over x.
The last query that has been also been explained, my lord. That is at page 5, F, my lord.
So, Mr. Sinha, yes, you may be correct in pointing out that there have been some aberrations, but the aberrations are it so serious? Are those so serious in nature or so glaring that the marks given to the private respondent
Yes, my lord,
appears to be
because if
appears to
half
be
marks of,
wholly unreasonable. And further, he has pointed out that half from your marks will also go.
even though, my lord, if the narration goes, then if the narration part goes,
Narration is not incorrect.
my
That
lord,
cannot be had to be
but-
incorrect.
but answer key, my lord, answer key.
Answer key, if yourself
Answer
saying,
key now, if
yourself
they,
saying the answer key may not be 100% correct.
no,
We-
of course, my lord, I said, my lord, but
we
the
see
possibility,
yes.
director did not say anything in there.
The
Answer key, director, my lord, director, he has to the answer key. Now, can the examiner say no?
this affidavit is by whom? Affidavit is by whom?
Affidavit,
By those, they themselves, my lord. sir.
4 to 7.
you have made the party.
4 to 7. Who
The
are four-
examiner, I have made the party.
Yes,
to
yes,
seven.
those examiner has filed this affidavit, my
No,
lord.
my
They are the
question is
expert, my lord.
there, my question is,
Oh, who had framed the questions?
of course, the authority.
Who?
Director is the authority, man. He's the appointing authority.
No, appointing. Who had framed the questions?
That I don't know, madam. There is the, he will come.
Difficult.
Because his appointment letter is given by inspector of school.
May not be a case. Okay. Click. Heard. Sri B. Sinha, learned counsel for the petition. Also heard. Sri U. Sharma, learned standing counsel
For
Secondary Education Department for the respondent numbers
1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3. Sri B. Chanda is present for the respondent number 8. Full stop. 8, the selected candidate. None appears for the respondent numbers 5, 6, and 7. Do an affidavit in opposition. 5, 6, and no, 4 to 7. Do an affidavit in opposition has been filed on 6/8/2019. Correct? The bone of contention in this writ petition is with a recruitment process for the post of J/LDA in the Netaji Vidya Niketan HS School, Lonka, in the district of Nagaon. Full stop. The advertisement was published on 10/12/2015, in which the petitioner had submitted his candidature along with other candidates, including the respondent number 8. Full stop. The selection consisted of a written examination and written examination, full stop. Marks were also stipulated for typewriting test and oral interview. Full stop. In the results published, the respondent number 8 was against the first position, securing 64 marks, whereas the petitioner was in the second position, securing 63 marks. Full stop. As per the petitioner, comma, the marks allotted to the respondent number 8 in the written examination were not in accordance with law, and extra marks were given, for which the respondent number 8 could steal a march over the petitioner. Full stop. Para. Sri Sinha, the learned counsel for the petitioner, has submitted that at least in 4 numbers of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers of questions, comma, marks which were not entitled to by the respondent were granted to him, which had caused immense prejudice to the petitioner. Full stop. By drawing the attention of this court to question number, he has also submitted that in certain questions, comma, marks were not given to the petitioner, which he had deserved, resulting in lesser marks. Para. Sri Sinha has referred to question number 17, in which the model answer was 6.6.25, whereas the petitioner gave the answer as 6.63. Full stop. It is contended that the digits after the decimal could be rounded off if the last digit is 5, which was accordingly done by the petitioner. Full stop. He has also submitted that against question number 23, the procedure adopted by the respondent number 8 in answering was wrong, and yet half number marks was given to him. He has also submitted that against question number 13C, which was in connection with a narration, the respondent number 8 had given an answer which was not in the model answers, and therefore marks should not have been given to him, which was however done. It is submitted that if the marks were properly evaluated, the petitioner would have been the first nominee, and therefore the appointment given to the respondent number 8 is not in accordance with law. Sri Sinha, the learned counsel, has submitted in the alternative that the matter of evaluation can be remitted to the authorities to do the evaluation strictly in accordance with law. Para. Sri U. Sharma, learned standing counsel, has submitted that the marks are given by experts, and in the affidavit filed by the school authorities, proper reasons have been cited, and therefore there is no case made out for interference by this court. Para. Sri B. Chanda, learned counsel for the selected candidate, respondent number 8, has at the outset pointed out that in the marks given to the petitioner in the written segment, though the total marks is 30, the petitioner is actually entitled to 29.5. Full stop. In this regard, he had referred Annexure 7 of the writ petition, which is a document enclosed by the petitioner himself, wherein, while making the addition of the marks obtained by the petitioner, half marks have been added to the total without any reasons. Full stop. On the other aspects of the challenge, the learned counsel has referred to the affidavit of the respondent numbers 4 to 7 filed on 6/8/2019 and has submitted that the examiners have given all the reasons and justification of the evaluation process which was undertaken. It is submitted that the marks have been properly granted and no prejudice of any nature was caused to the petitioner or any other candidate. Full stop. He has also highlighted that so far as the question number 23 is concerned, which was in the MCQ pattern, the petitioner had given the right answer, in spite of which, not the petitioner, respondent number 8 had given the right answer, in spite of which only half marks were given on the account that there was some error in one step. Full stop. He has submitted that since the answer was right, comma, the respondent number 8 is in fact entitled to half mark more in the total. Full stop. Para. The rival contentions have been duly considered. Para. The challenge is structured on the foundation that while evaluating the answer scripts of the petitioner vis-a-vis that of the respondent number 8, the marks have not been properly allotted. Full stop. Though such evaluation are done by experts and a writ court may not have the expertise to look into the niceties of the said aspect, comma, a cursory glance of the documents placed on record, which are in the form of the answer scripts, would show that the contention advanced by the petitioner may not be absolutely correct. Full stop. This court has noticed that the respondent numbers 4 to 7, who are the examiners, who consist of the examiners, in the affidavit in opposition filed on 6/8/2019, has given adequate explanation of the marking pattern. Full stop. This court has also noticed that in evaluating the total marks of the petitioner in the written segment, comma, half mark, in fact, appear to have been given extra, whereas his total should have been 29.5. Full stop. On the other hand, comma, this court also finds force in the contention advanced by the learned counsel for the respondent number 8, that so far as question number 23 is concerned, comma, the respondent number 8 was actually entitled to full marks, which was not given, as the question was of MCQ pattern. Para. Be that as it may, comma, in absence of any gross or apparent gross or glaring irregularity in allotment of the marks given by experts, comma, this court cannot substitute the findings made by such experts. Full stop. In view of the aforesaid discussion, this court does not find any merit in this writ petition, and accordingly the same is dismissed. Yes. Eta expert room case did ma. What is this?
this regarding non-payment of salary, it was part of a series matter. By the last order, this was separated from the series matter. In the series matter, the judgment is reserved, my lord, it's going to come anytime, my lord. So that judgment would have bearing on 50% of my grievance. And anyway, my lord, the affidavit has not been filed till date. So may I pray that the matter may be taken up after vacations, my lord?
But it was separated, if it is separated at your instance, why are you now dependent on the series?
I can argue, but the affidavit is not, my lord, has not come till date. What has happened actually, my lord? Around 1,000 teachers were terminated from service in the BTC area, my lord, in the year 2009 and 10. So these teachers were categorized into two categories. A category of 229 teachers and the rest were categorized in the other unit, my lord. I belong to the 229 units. All the teachers have been reinstated and regularized now.
Okay, we'll then.
Let it come after vacation. In the meantime,
Okay. Both Sri B. Sharma, learned counsel for the petitioner, as well as Sri S. Bora, learned standing counsel BTC, have jointly submitted that the other matters, the series matters in which this petition was also earlier a part, have been finally heard and reserved for judgment. Full stop. The aforesaid decision may have some bearing in the adjudication of this present case. Full stop. Accordingly, an adjournment, a prayer for adjournment has been made. Para, in view of the above, please this case after the summer vacations.
Machu.
Mr. Borpatra Guhan, which matter are you waiting for?
Item 29 and 30.
Okay, we'll have it after some time. We'll have it. It will reach.
Item 19.
May I please, Lordship, on behalf of Mr. M.H. Ahmed, Lordship, the judgment on which we are relying upon is being reviewed. So, this matter may be listed after vacation.
Yes, what do you say?
We have no objection on. Otherwise, they have no.
These are 18 matters. Why should we take grant time?
They have no past percentage. Required past percentage has no, not registered.
Which judgment is under review?
Lordship, okay. 2024 5 GLT.
Which one, Mr. Sharma? Which name?
More on this take another sources instead of other.
Bunch of repetitions.
First is
So-
6968. Is it first is 6968?
Yes. 689 man.
Huh?
2024 5 GLT 689.
No. This is the first writ petition. Is it 6968? No, there itself the writ petition
Yes.
number would be there.
Yes, 2729.
No. 696.
Okay. The learned counsel for the petitioner has contended
Yes.
that
6989.
Yes. 689.
It's in between.
the judgment which is relied upon by the petitioner is presently under review. Full stop. In view of the above, adjudication of this matter is deferred. Full stop. Leaves this case after the summer vacation.
Blessed.
20. Mr. Goswami? What is the matter, Mr. Goswami?
My lord, that somewhere appointed by the BTC authority, my lord, and LDA and my lord, sub guardian are in a fixed pay, my lord.
Okay, we'll have it on next week, Monday or
My
Tuesday.
lord, my lord. They wanted to file affidavit, my lord.
Madam Borwa, if it is filed,
But not yet.
Naya.
Decided.
I have filed it.
this are ensured. Yes, there was a direction to file affidavit.
Yes.
Heard Sri C. Goswami, learned counsel for the petitioners, who by referring to the order dated 4/4/2025 has submitted that till date the BTC has not filed affidavit in opposition. Para. Ms. H. Barua, Learned Counsel appearing on instruction of Sri P. Nayak, Standing Counsel BTC. Praise for and is granted a final opportunity of 3 weeks to file affidavit in opposition. List after the summer vacation.
Lovely.
Mr. Bora,
Mr. was not considered for appointment as per annexure.
after 20, this matter has not come. Notice was
Yes.
issued.
Yes. Wrong time.
Who are 3 and 4?
And for
Who are 3 and 4? Who are they?
governing body.
And what
principal.
about the department? Okay. Come for the first time, 2020 matter. We do not know why. This matter has been listed for the first time after issuance of notice on 9/11/2020. In spite of the fact that the notice was made returnable by 4 weeks. Para. Both Sri D. Upamanyu, Learned Standing Counsel, Higher Education,
Yes, sir.
as well as Miss, your name? K. Deka, Learned Counsel for the respondent numbers 3 and 4. Pray for and are granted 4 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition.
The date may be fixed at a long.
4 weeks will come
Whole
after the
matter.
vacation. Yes, list on 21st of July.
must
Hello.
be.
Sri Padgiri.
Lord. But in this case, my lord, the matter is required to take along with my lord 4/03, my lord. Initially, it was take, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, without any judicial order, it was segregated, my lord. And WBC number 4703, my lord. Oblique 2018, my lord.
Is there any order here?
My lord, kindly see, my lord, 10/11/20. At the time of issuing notice, my lord, it was take, my lord. Matter along with
That matter is pending.
pending, my lord. Kindly see, my lord, last
Okay.
order 25.
Okay. Sri K.R. Padgiri, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, has submitted that while issuing notice on 10/11/2020, this matter was directed to be listed along with WPC 4703 of 2018. Full stop. The Learned Counsel submits that the said writ petition is still pending. Para. Accordingly, list this case along with 47, huh?
My lord.
47 कितना ना?
03.
2018.
18.
Okay.
Oblige.
25. Yes.
May I please your lordship? Lordship, I am for the respondent number 8, lordship. Okay, leading Angus-Castle K. N. Chaudhary is unable to appear before court today, lordship, conduct the case.
Yes, who is for the petitioner? None appears for the petitioner on call, whereas the Learned Counsel for the respondents are present. Para, in the interest of justice, list after 2 weeks.
Problem.
This is regarding retirement benefit of Dr. Thapak, the principal regional part. His retirement benefit has not been released. Only the GPF has been withdrawn and PI.
Retired as?
Principal regional people Guwahati.
My lord, he has been paid a GPF and GIS. And the leave encashment is also under process, my lord. I have received this letter. It has been issued on 10/6, my lord. Actually, my lord, there was a TP against him, so it has been closed now. But after closure, the department has to take some decision. they are taking some steps. So
Okay.
I pray for some
Okay.
time.
I heard Sri S.K. Goswami, learned counsel for the petitioner. Para. Sri D.P. Bora, learned standing counsel, health and standing counsel, medical education.
Yes, madam.
Learned standing counsel, appearing for the director of medical education, has submitted that written instructions has been furnished on 10/6/2025, as per which the GPF final withdrawal and GIS has already been paid and received
Yes, madam.
by the petitioner. Full stop. He has also informed that the process towards payment of his leave encashment would be done immediately on availability of government sanction. Full stop. He has submitted that such proposal is presently pending.
So not only leave encashment, gratuity and other benefits also there. I have prepared a chart to that effect.
Let this matter be listed, it will be adjourned by 3 weeks to enable the learned standing counsel to obtain instructions, full stop. The aspect of other post-retirement benefits are also to be looked into
Yes.
while taking such instructions.
Obliged, madam.
What's your fixed date, look, otherwise case may not.
List on 21st of July.
Obliged.
Obliged.
Item 27. May I please your lordship? Order dated 04/12/2023, the learned standing council BTC submit that amount of rupees 2,12,096 has been released as per sanction order dated 24/06/2023. And I have taken the instruction from my client, only receive 1,32,000 my lords. Not
What is your name?
What?
Your name? Mr. Counsel, your name?
in Islam.
Sri An Islam Learned Counsel for the petitioner has submitted that though in the previous order dated 4/12/2023, the submission made by the Learned Standing Council of the BTC was recorded that rupees 2,12,096 was released to the petitioner towards family pension, he has instructions that only an amount of rupees
1,32,000.
1,32,000 has been released. Para Sri R.K. Mushari, Learned Standing Council BTC, prays for and is granted 3 weeks time to obtain instructions. There are at least after 3 weeks. If there is any pending, you pay the amount, otherwise there will be difficulty.
In this case, my lordship, monthly pension only received 9,800, and earlier petitioner received a monthly pension 30,500 pays my lordship 16, 30,570. The authority direct authority
The
earlier-
Learned Standing Council shall also obtain instructions on the rate.
Instruction already last that I only the pending amount is.
No. Disputed.
Here was the excess payment, right?
Excess payment.
More than 15 lakh.
The excess payment cannot be recovered as per available judgment.
No, you have to challenge it. Have you challenged it?
Yes, in my
I have
prayer.
not taken none.
Huh?
Only the.
No,
petitioner only
Mr.
given.
Hussain, is the challenge in the present writ petition
Yes.
pertaining to the aspect of recovery of excess payment?
In my prayer option, yes, my lord.
What is the prayer?
Direct common respondent note, particularly respondent number 234, release the withheld pension amount at the time and continue to monthly pension as earlier procedural method to the petition.
Okay, well, next date we'll try to hear this. Okay. You cannot, perhaps, how much is the excess payment?
More than 16 lakh.
16 lakhs
16 after retirement.
after retirement.
Sorry.
You retired as what?
Here is
Petitioner husband died in 17.
Died as what? What was the post he was holding?
Headmaster.
Okay, we'll look into it. Yes, next.
29 and 30.
Yes.
Matter is not, it is a matter relating to the selection of court gate in two different colleges, Miller. And item number 29, below the pleadings are complete. And in item 30, Miller, the pleadings are not complete as because no affidavit has yet been filed by respondent number 3. That is the principal and secretary of the college, Bapuji College. And there are two other analogous matters, Miller, which are directly connected to this one. They are number WPC 2658 of 2023 and WPC 2657 of 2023, Miller.
2657, 2658. 23. You'd like those matters to be listed along with this?
Yes, Miller. But then as respondent number 3 in both the matters, Miller, respondent 3 had filed, but the government and respondent 1, 2, and 4 have not filed affidavit till now, Miller. So let
Yes,
them.
yes. What do you say?
In these two matters, we have filed. Today's matter, we have filed.
You file affidavit?
Yes, sir.
Today's matters?
Yes.
Now today's matter is there, Milan. As I'm mentioning about the other two matters.
Okay, we'll do one thing. We'll try to list these cases along with those matters.
Fine.
And if in the meantime the affidavit is not filed, we may grant some time to file their affidavit. But since those matters are not before us, we
Yes.
cannot order it today.
Fine.
But we simply say that this will be listed along. Okay?
Fine.
Heard Dr. R.C. Borpatra Gohai, learned senior counsel for the petitioners in these cases, who submits that though pleadings have been exchanged in these cases, there are two other writ petitions which are connected, being WPC so and so, so and so. He submits that in those two cases, pleadings have not been exchanged.
Right.
Para, be that as it may, consideration of these matters are adjourned with a direction to list along with WPC so and so, so and so. Immediately after the vacation. Also. There is no interim. In this, doesn't matter. Will interim only there, he will extend till the next date. 20, okay. Is there an interim order here?
Interim order is there.
Interim order passed earlier to continue till the next date. List on 21st of July.
Must.
Okay. Hello, I'm paying for respondent number 3, 4, and 5.
Who is 3, 4, and 5?
I got the principal, the school committee, and the
Naam likh lijiye sabka. Sharma.
affidavit also there.
Not, D not also. Not for 7. Here for the college authorities.
sir.
And 7 is
Private.
private respondent. In both the matters.
Yes, but no, I am only for item number 29.
College authority. And the other one you are not appearing for the college.
But the other two matters have been tagged along. They're
No,
also
no,
fine.
not those matters. Today there were two
No.
matters.
Only 29.
And 30 college, who is appearing for the college? Same college.
No.
No, Milan, it is Bapuji College. Huh?
No.
No, it is Bapuji College, Milan. Separate college.
Rashmi Sharma. For the college authorities in item number so and so. And Sri D Nath for the private respondent. 7 in, which is same, his item.
In item 29.
20. Private respondents in both the cases. Okay.
Alright.
Item 21.
May I please have law? In this case, law, the respondent number 7 has filed an affidavit. I'd like to file also reply. Okay. The other respondents have not filed any.
On the prayer of Sri S.K. Das, learned counsel for the petitioner, 3 weeks' time is granted to file rejoinder affidavit. Full stop. Sri P.K. Roy, Learned Senior Counsel is present for the respondent number 7. SSA, S. Bora, SSA.
Mayor,
Yes.
please. In this case, no affidavit is filed by the respondent.
Higher education,
And BTC is there.
BTC, Mr. Bora. Mr. Musari. Concerned authority is BTC.
BTC.
Mr. Bora, BTC.
My lord, here me the case is allotted to Sabha, my lord. I will inform him that it will be taken after some.
Okay, we'll have it on Wednesday next. Okay. On the prayer made by Sri S. Bora, Learned Standing Council BTC. No, don't write it. Heard Sri, don't, I said again. Heard Sri N. Upadhyay, Learned Council for the petitioner. Good stuff. Sri S. Bora, Learned Standing Council BTC has however submitted that the brief has been entrusted to another colleague of his who is however not present today. Full stop para. In view of the above, let the matter be adjourned to be listed on Wednesday next.
Wednesday.
Item 34.
There might have petitioner who has been already appointed.
Yes, ma'am.
As tutor.
No, matter.
Assistant lawyer primary.
Okay, then okay. During dependency of this.
During the pen.
Okay. What is your name?
My lord, R. Amin.
R?
Amin.
You're not on record.
Yes, appearing on behalf of A.F. Mullah, my lord.
Heard Sri R. Amin, Learned Counsel appearing on instruction of Sri A.F.N.U. Mullah for the petitioner. Also heard Sri G. Pegu, Learned Standing Counsel, Elementary Education Department. Full stop. The grievance of the petitioner was with regard to his selection and appointment as assistant teacher of lower primary school. Full stop. It is the case of the petitioner that he had secured marks more than the cutoff marks in the district of Dhemaji. Para. Notice was issued in this case on 24/7/2023. Full stop. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner has however submitted that during the pendency of this case, his client has been appointed. Para. The said fact has also been endorsed by Sri Pegu, the Learned Standing Counsel of the department. Para. In view of the aforesaid development, there is no requirement to continue with this writ petition, and accordingly, the same is closed.
Deeply obliged, my lord.
Item 36.
My lord, during pendency of this petition, my case was rejected by the departmental authority and that I have challenged in another writ petition, my lord. Writ petition number 800 of 2024. So this matter may be come up along
Okay.
with writ petition number.
Sri N. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, has submitted that for a subsequent development, WPC 800 of 2024 has been instituted. Para. list this writ petition along with WPC 800 of 2024. Sri D. Upamanyu Leonard, Standing Council Higher Education is present.
Item 37.
Made to the right.
Yes.
This is the case, my lord, relating to my lord, continuation of service. And my lord, if your lordship is inclined to dispose of the matter, my lord, I will start arguing the case.
Continuity of service means?
Continuous service, my lord, he was appointed in the year 99. Thereafter, he was getting, at that time, he was getting fixed pay. Thereafter, he was getting regular scale of pay. He passed basic training course also.
Okay.
And my lord, his service was also regularized against non-planned vacancies, being effect from 2000.
Yes, Mrs. Bora, what do you say?
I filed my affidavit, madam. In fact,
Four affidavits they have filed, not only one.
in
Some
fact, madam,
affidavits have been
Today?
filed.
affidavit it will file, let come, lot will not have come. He is the person in 1999, he has been terminated. And he did.
Terminated and what? Let me finish, my lord, then file service then.
No, then you let him
Right,
file the
right.
affidavit then.
All
Four affidavits
affidavit filed, man.
Four.
Reply has come, affidavit, subsequent development, all affidavit filed. But you can fix it for hearing for anything. Pleading is complete.
Pleading is complaint.
Pleading is complete.
Next week, my lord, because my lord spending so many arguments was one hour over, but my lord, again, my lord, it was left over. So next Thursday, my lord, if it is possible.
Next Thursday,
Next Thursday,
let us see.
16. Not 16, June, no? 19,
Okay, we'll try on 19th.
19.
On a joint request made by the Learned Council for the parties, list for admission hearing
July
on 19th.
19. Oblige, my lord.
19.
Right, this is very simple, man. Oblige.
Yes.
But in this matter, they are taking time for affidavit, filing affidavit also. In
Vision.
20 February 2025.
You have filed affidavit.
Not filed yet, Lord.
Oh, they have taken
They
time.
have taken time.
Madam, in this matter, e-post is supposed to appear in this matter, so sometime maybe get.
Okay, on Wednesday then. But if you require time to
Yes,
file
madam, now also
affidavit,
filed it.
we grant some time.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
In both these cases,
On a request made by Sri U. Sharma, Learned Standing Council, Higher Education Department, Higher Secondary, 3 weeks further time is granted to file affidavit in opposition. Para interim order passed earlier to continue to the next date of listing.
kindly,
Yes, when?
we are not in service, but
But what is the interim order then?
interim order is that, Lordship, in the interim order, Lordship, I have been demoted, Lordship, from the post of headmaster, Lord. The interim order is suspended. Therefore, I could not join in the, Lordship, assistant teacher post also, because that's all. It is the state's loss, sir.
List on 16th of July.
Right.
16th July,
July.
immediately after the vacation.
No, this is an unfortunate case, Lordship. Despite of having not any impediment, Lordship, the respondents are not releasing my salary. Whatever, Lordship, in this case, the service of the petitioner has been provincialized as T2. Accordingly, I started to receive the salary, received salary from March 2021 to September 2021. In the meantime, Lordship, one teacher approached before this honorable
Yes,
court.
Madam Chutia. What do you?
In this case, I have received instruction, my lord, as per the order of this honorable court, my lord, one of the party has approached the tribunal, my lord, who is pending there.
Oh,
That is the direction to the petitioner of that case, petitioner in that case. I was the respondent number 9 in that case. My lord, if you lordship kindly, just for a moment, your lordship kindly come to page
just a
48.
minute. Is hearing stage. Have you appeared there?
Yes, lordship, that is going on, but that cannot be a bar, lordship. If you lordship kindly come to page 48, just two paragraphs, short two paragraph of the judgment. My provincialization of order has not been interfered with. That is, your lordship, that has been upheld. Case 48, may I read, lordship, please?
Then what is the challenge in the tribunal?
Yes, that is different. Sir.
What is the challenge? What is the challenge regarding in the tribunal? What is the challenge about?
He is claiming that he is the he is the teacher of social studies, and I am the teacher, lordship, linguist teacher. But he is saying that the two linguist teachers were provincialized. One provincialization order, lordship, in respect of another teacher, linguist teacher, has already been cancelled. Now, lordship, he is claimed that he is senior, service would be should be provincialized. But my provincialization has not been interfered by the director. Matter was remanded to the director. Again, the lordship, against that lordship, they filed this writ petition. And this writ petition, lordship, this honorable court held that.
Madam, is the aspect of pendency of the matter before the tribunal, will it come into the way for release of his salaries?
Let me page 49.
49.
And para 57.
That is there. The provincial.
Okay, we'll have this on Wednesday next. You have, give him a copy of this. Have you received a copy of this? Third Sri M. Khan Learned Counsel for the petitioner who submits that without there being any reasons, the salaries have been withheld in spite of the fact that the petitioner continues to serve. Para, Sri S. Chutia, Miss S. Chutia, Learned Standing Council, Elementary Education Department has, however, submitted on the basis of written instructions dated 29/4/2025, issued by the Director, Elementary Education, that the private respondent has instituted a case before the concerned educational tribunal, South Salmara, Mankachar, full stop. Para, Sri Khan, the Learned Counsel for the petitioner, has, however, submitted that such pendency cannot be a reason to withhold the salaries. Para, let this matter be listed for consideration on Wednesday next.
Obliged.
Okay.
Thank you, lordship. Here, my lord, the petitioner is a student of LL, my lord, 5-year LLB course, my lord. Her result of 10th semester was withheld, my lord, without any reason, my lord. So in the university portal, he collected one information since they were not cooperating. Page 19, my lord. Your result is withheld due to some discrepancies. Please contact your college or university. So she contacted the respondents, but she did not get any
So,
positive.
Furqan, have you got the instructions? It was
Milord,
listed on 9/6.
Yes, my lord.
Milord, the 10.4 paper, she appeared, but since at the time of submission of exam form, she had made some wrong, so that result has not been declared. So she got 0 marks in that. This is regarding first.
Now she filled up the form. That paper has not yet been commented, my lord. That paper will comment, my lord.
Then she will appear again. Otherwise,
Yes,
my
already
lord,
left the form
because,
for appearing in
you know, because my lord, the results were not
Regarding
declared.
that second prayer,
No, then we can do one thing. We can record their submission. You can withdraw this.
My lord, in fact, my lord, her result was withheld and it was not declared. That is why she has filled up her form, my lord. In fact, she appeared in the examination. Some marks were given to her, my lord. These are not reflected in the mark sheet, my lord.
But
She cannot get 0, my lord, because in practical, they cannot give 0 if a candidate appears, my lord.
there is a clear discrepancy in the form fill up, Milord. That is why, Milord, she got 0. Now she will be allowed to appear in the 10th semester.
Another
exam.
good is there, my lord. If the petitioner has the back paper, my lord, 10th semester, final semester result is not declared, my lord. And admittedly, the petitioner has the back paper, my lord. So if the petitioner has the back paper, so the result of the final semester is not declared. So that is the case of the, has already filled up the form, my lord, and she is appearing in the acceptance. So her result will be declared after the acceptance. And if she clears all the other text.
Which is, which paper there was a back?
It is a herself stated, my lord.
10.4.
No, not 10.4, 8.2, 8.3 also, my lord.
My lord, only one, my lord. 10.4.
Now, but the petitioner page 6, para 2.
Yes, what is there?
The petitioner passed her first, second, third, fourth, sixth, and seventh semester exam NEET. So in the earlier order itself, it mentioned that she has back paper of 8.2 and 8.3. So all these papers are required to be cleared by the petitioner.
My
Petitioner
lord,
has not stated in this particular petition
so far as
that she has
eighth
cleared all
semester,
these papers.
so far as 8th semester, she had filed another writ petition, and in that writ petition, I have annexed the order, my lord. There's a direction of this honorable court to consider and her representation, my lord. That is page 18, my lord, 17, 18. That is regarding, my lord, 8th semester, my lord. And here the instant case is regarding 10th semester.
No, but
10th semester result. my
eighth
lord.
semester also two papers are back, 2 and 3.
Yes, my lord.
So have you,
that-
have you cleared those papers?
For that, my lord, she has already appeared, my lord.
When
Yes.
did you appear? When did you appear?
My lord. This year, my lord,
No, has the results been declared?
result has not been declared. Then
Oh,
it
see,
differed, my lord.
Mr.
He is appearing from our school law college, my lord.
Okay,
So
Mr. Chutia is correct in contending
lord.
that the final results cannot be declared if
declared
there
as
is
per
a
Rule
back paper.
35.
If
Rule
there is a
35
back
of the
paper,
Guwahati University Regulation.
obviously final results cannot be declared. It
My
will not be in the fitness of things. So he says that apart from the present projection of 10.4, 8.2 and 8.3 are also,
Yeah.
the results are yet to be declared.
Results are awaited, my lord.
But you have appeared.
Appeared.
You have applied for 10.4.
10.4. And
And
he is
that
appearing, my lord.
paper-
That paper is in the month, my lord, next week, my lord.
Then
10.6.
17th, my lord.
17, my lord. After appearing that examination, it will take another 2 months' time. So his petition become in process, my lord.
Then she
As
will
he has
appear
already
again.
appeared, my lord.
Okay. Third, Ms. S.B. Chaudhary, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Sri P.J. Fukan, learned standing counsel, Guwahati University, whereas the J. Chutia has appeared for the
Response number 3.
response number 3, the JB Law College,
Principal dispute law.
Principal Dispute Law College. Para, considering the nature of grievance and the instructions and the submissions made by the learned counsel for the respondent on instructions, comma, the writ petition is taken up for disposal at the admission stage. Full stop. The projection made in, please have your seat, madam.
Yes,
The projection made in the petition is non-declaration of the result of the 10th semester of the 5-year integrated law degree course of the petitioner who had appeared from the Dispur Law College. Full stop. It has been submitted by Ms. Chaudhary, the learned counsel for the petitioner, that in the portal of the Guwahati University, it was reflected as within inverted comma. यहाँ से, हाँ? Yes, इसे हैं. Your result is withheld due to discrepancy. Please contact. The learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that she had appeared in all the papers of the 10th semester, and as per instructions, comma, marks were not given in one paper, correct? As a result of which the petitioner has been suffering from prejudice. Para. On the other hand, comma, Sri J. Chutia, the learned counsel for the respondent number 5, 3, has submitted
Yes,
that so far as paper 10.4 is concerned, there were major error in filling up the
Exam form.
exam form, as a result of which no marks would be allotted to the petitioner. He has also informed that in the 8th semester also, there were two papers, namely 8.2 and 8.3, which were back papers. And the results in those papers are also to be declared, and the petitioner are also required to pass those papers to have her final results declared. Where Sri P.J. Fukan, Learned Standing Council, Guwahati University, has submitted that final results cannot be declared until a student clears all the papers of each semester. Para. Ms. Chaudhary, the Learned Counsel for the petitioner, has however submitted that so far as the two papers in the 8th semester, namely paper number 8.2 and 8.3, her client has already appeared in the said papers and results are awaited. Full stop. She has also informed that so far as paper 10.4 is concerned, the petitioner has already filled up the form for appearing in the said paper, and as per information given to this court by all the council, the exams are scheduled within 2 weeks,
17.
on 17th of
June.
this month.
Yes.
Stop para. In view of the aforesaid discussion, this court is of the opinion that there is no requirement to keep this writ petition pending any further. Full stop. Let the petitioner appear in the 10.4, in paper 10.4, which is scheduled on 17th, and depending on the results which she may results of the same, the authorities would take a final decision for declaring the final results. Writ petition stands disposed of.
As per rule, my.
Online.
Peter, thank you.
I did it.
Yes.
That the declaration of the petitioner shall not be that. It's 62. That wasn't doing that. So my case was not presented. That petition, ultimately came to a conclusion at page 66. While doing honorable board directed the district that petition and very petitioner. They did not even change. Ultimately, after that, it was at page 68. It was resolved in the year 27/9/2016
By whom?
by the department. Dispute between that petition and the but not saying that the petitioner is a petitioner. The senior and this case will be considered for commercialized. And we are reading the story at page 68. As far as we are pushing for the senior to the other side, telling the joining date of electrician is like actually the date of joining is like that's the data. Please also the of this by the electrician data. The same day after the electrician for the case, it's where the states from commercialization. Something from the third half values both as cost to be something. No, I did something.
Yes.
Then, something of one Then again, I have to approve this. Order that takes 60 lakhs. When the honorable court directed at least 70, first paragraph, 40.
Yes.
On page 70. Come from the fine. We are aware of the subsequent judgment of the pension bill of this court on major circumstances. But if the act of 2011 or declared to be ordered, what for the present case, the fine given by the opposition of law, a certificate of the petitioner already is put on issue. But for the interim of this case, the situation other teacher has raised the school and began the select subsequently is appropriate of a select the determined instead of school. Considering the matter in the study, the director of the applied the director of the competition degree 27/9/2016. Out of supporting for the better accuracy or to that order of 27/9/16. That is at page. Page 68. Page 68. 27/9/16. Ultimately, the court held the last line. At the same time, the director should have taken such stance that nothing further can be done as an act of 2011 has been declared to be ultra virus in the meantime. So that was the direction for the.
80?
72. Last paragraph, last line. Because during that time, the act was.
Last line were to
Page 7.
72, last line, yes, please. Which one? At the same time.
And then. Ultra virus in the meantime. That was a constitution by the court, by division. And the court taking the observation that the operation was law, I have already been given the bill. They taking also nothing was done. I then contact application before this law. Where that claim self-here, your much is well, your much is such. Page 79.
Yeah.
Next page 79. The accepted order reveals that in compliance with the opposite direction of the claim getting 47 million. The subject of the petitioner is a third half control in Bangladesh. The history of Kabul as a Tasa from India has been moved to the appropriate department for compliance. Constantly clarifies the thing about that was the order of 17/9/24. The order is at page 72. Page 74, that order of 17/9/24, I have it. Where they have stated that page 75, they have stated that.
Page 70?
Oh.
This is 79.
Relevant portion is page 75. Fourth paragraph.
Yes.
Yeah, the similar. The government is a contribution under the Act of 2011 taking up the declaration of the act as unconstitutional. In the present case, we also similar appeal.
Now, what is your grievance? What is your grievance?
Because, my lord, now they have come to the order again. 2011 has been declared unconstitutional.
Where?
That order is 91. They have spoken about in 19. They have spoken. And on that, it is only 1960, where they have presented that prospective overlay can be done on the virus. But in one paragraph, I find one, the difference from the High Court for limited which can be done in the law was already given to them. So I did for the.
Now, was it done, but was it done by the High Court? Was High Court, had High Court done the aspect of prospective overruling? No, in the case of, what was that, Padma what? Padma what, Mr. Mazumdar? The Padma, what is that case? Purnavati. Purnabhuti, the aspect of prospective overruling has been elaborately discussed. But Mr. Mazumdar, all said and done, when the contempt was closed on a basis of an order which you had additionally mentioned as a matter of caution or caveat that this is done under special circumstance, would not be a precedent for that. Thereafter, is it a necessity for again re-examining the entire issue and yes, 17 order. Hmm. Yes, yes. 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 Then what is the meaning of 75 last line? 75. No, but now can you now take the defense of a concurrence by the for the litigant? For him, will the director and the government mean a different entity? For a court, yes, director is not the government, but he understands that matter has come to a conclusion. This speaking order, this order should not have been passed. Director takes a call, he passes an order, then within a couple of days, it is cancelled. No, yes, you're correct. But from the very beginning, you should have taken this stand. You have altered because of your actions. He has altered his position. Heard. Shri P.K. Roy Chaudhary. Writ appeal against which order? WPC 2426 order. 14,721 order. What happened? No. If that will be meaning a dismissal on merits. Those directions have attained finality. See, you may take a stand that you may not agree with those directions, but directions are of the court. And this court as a coordinate bench cannot say. Even if I personally say that deemed that provision, application may not be an automatic one. Heard Sri P.K. Roy Chaudhary, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, who has put to challenge an order dated 24/4/2025, whereby the concurrence for provincialization of the services of the petitioner has been declined by the department. Full stop. The Learned Counsel has submitted that there is a checkered history of litigation in which had attained finality, and therefore the present stand could not have been taken. Full stop. Let notice be issued, returnable by 6 weeks. Let steps be taken for service of notice. Sri R. Mazumdar, Learned Standing Counsel, Secondary Education. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 also headmaster, school, 5. Extra copies, 4 is finance, RM Barua. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 4 RM Barua. Extra copies by Monday. Steps for service of notice upon the respondent by registered post with AD by Monday. Now you are serving or not? You have not treated Mr. Roy fairly. No, no, you should have said initially that you take a stand that, no, we cannot. Okay, let us see.
57, please.
Mr. Nath?
Okay.
57. Yes, yes, Mr. Chutia. Yes, no, he appeared as the senior, additional senior guard, not as the ASSEB. So you can take the call. Instructions are with him. No. Instructions are with him or what? Mr. Roy? Instructions are with your senior. He should have taken note of this 11:6. Mr. Nath was there and time was taken for him. Okay, we'll have it on Wednesday. Wednesday, okay. Those three, DC Nath, Learned Council for the petitioner is present, comma, Sri D.K. Roy, Learned Council has submitted that his senior Sri T.C. Chutia, Learned Additional Senior Advocate, had to leave because of some personal reasons. Had to leave the court, because of some personal. Para, in view of that, matter is adjourned to be listed on Wednesday.
58.
Let them file affidavit. Heard Sri S. Nath, Learned Counsel for the petition, Apara. Miss S. Chutia, Learned Standing Counsel, Elementary Education Department, has however submitted that the affidavit in opposition has been prepared and sent for waiting. Full stop. She accordingly prays for and is granted 3 weeks time, 2 weeks time to file the affidavit. List immediately after the summer vacations. Okay. Hey, do it this time, madam. 23 matter. Yes, next.
59.
Mr. Fukan. Last time, yes, last occasion you had taken time.
The problem is that the service is in photocopy, my lord. And that's why, my lord, they reconstructed it, my lord, and they have sent that this matter pending before the finance and account officer, my lord, for certain verification, my lord. So, may I praise the lordship?
But this photocopy issue is not a new issue. That is the case of the petitioner.
My lord. So, lordship may dispose of the matter directing, or lordship may keep pending directing the respondent if any formalities is required. They have done within a time period. Then right. Probably here they need to put up pending to take it up. Specific direction of the
You take a call, we dispose this off.
My lord.
You take a call on the on his representation. It cannot be
my lord.
left. like unaddressed like this.
My lord.
Heard 3, Mr. Fukan, we're disposing this of. Heard 3, DCC Fukan Learned Council for the petitioner, as well as 3, B. Talukdar Learned Standing Council,
Elementary education for 1,
Department,
2, and 4.
Elementary as well as Miss D. Das Borman, Learned State Council, Para. As per the facts projected, the petitioner was initially appointed as a head pandit of Rihabari LP School in the then district of Udalguri was a part of what? It was Sonitpur earlier, Mr. Fukan.
Sir.
Udalguri was Sonitpur earlier. Dorong. In the then district of Dorong. Full stop. Dorong in the year 1960. Full stop. The said school was subsequently converted to Kolaigaon Adarkho Girls MV School in the year 1962, and the petitioner had become assistant teacher whose footstep. The services of the petitioner was provincialized on 5/9/1974. Full stop. In due course, the petitioner was promoted to the post of headmaster and posted at Chaibari MV School in the year 1993 at an upgraded pay scale of rupees 1255 -2635. Full stop. And his initial pay was rupees 2475. Full stop. It is, however, the case of the petitioner that he was allowed to draw his initial pay at rupees 2275 under the old scale of pay. Full stop. The petitioners had made representations for refixing the scale of pay, and ultimately he had retired from service in the year 1999. Full stop. The petitioner claims to have submitted further representations before the Director of Elementary Education for refixing the scale on which his pension has been calculated and paid. He has also asked for consequential benefits of arrears of salary from 24/1993. Full stop. The petitioner had earlier filed 2 writ petitions, being WPC 675 of 2012 and 4145 of 2015, and both the writ petitions were disposed of by directing the respondent authorities to consider and dispose of the representation of the petitioner. Full stop. However, the same has not been done, and in the meantime, the petitioner has attained the age of 84 years. Full stop. Para. 3. Fukan, the Learned Council, has submitted that from the communications exchanged, it appears that it is on the aspect of non-availability of the original service book that the delay has occasioned. Full stop. He, however, has contended that photocopy of the service book is available with the which was furnished to the respondents. Para. 3. Talukdar, the Learned Standing Council of the department, as well as Miss Borman, the Learned State Council, have submitted that in view of the facts and circumstances, including the age, including the aspect that sufficient time has elapsed, a direction may be issued for disposal of the representation with a speaking order. Para. after considering, and the rival submissions have been duly considered. Full stop, para. This court has noticed that the earlier two writ petitions were disposed of wide and order dated. Disposed of, in which the respondent authorities were directed to consider the representation dated 4/6/2011. Full stop. There is no provision for filing repeated writ petitions for the same direction. Full stop. At the same time, comma, the grievances expressed by the petitioner cannot be totally ignored, cannot be overlooked. Full stop. Para. In view of the above, comma, the petitioner is directed to submit a fresh representation within a period of 15 days from today, annexing thereto all the necessary documents, including photocopy of the service book and copies of the orders passed by this court, including the present order, and a full stop. On receipt of such representation, the same be disposed of by the Director of Elementary Education.
My lord.
Elementary Education within a period of 2 months from the date of such receipt. Full stop. While considering the said representation, comma, the petitioner may also be given a personal hearing. Petitioner or his representative. Petitioner or his representative may also be given a personal hearing. Okay. Because you are 84-year-old, you may send somebody. Writ petition stands disposed of.
Obliged.
84-year-old person
My lord,
doesn't look good. But you should have come for contempt, Mr. Fukan. Normally, writ petition we could not have entertained. Should have come up for contempt. Yes, Kondokar.
I don't, yeah, but it goes better. I have failed. After 2 days,
What is the subject matter? Is it alive? It is not alive.
Alive.
Not alive. Forget this matter.
Maybe close, my lord,
Yes.
because
See, Heard 3 MR Kondakar Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Also Heard 3 U Sharma, Learned Standing Counsel, Secondary Education Department. Para. Please have your seat. The matter involves a claim for financial assistance under a scheme by the petitioner Madrasa. Full stop. The petitioner has challenged an order dated 10/6/2015, whereby such claim was rejected. Full stop. The Learned Counsel has, however, submitted that in the meantime, sufficient development has taken place, including closure of madrasas and transforming them to what? Transformed as?
my lord,
Madrasas have been transformed to what?
secondary education.
Has brought under the Secondary Education Department. Para. That apart, comma, this court has noticed that the steps of service notice that service upon S1 number 6, 7, and 9 are also not complete. Para. In view of the above, this court is of the opinion that no live cause of action exists for adjudication in this case, and accordingly the same is closed. এটা লিখিবা হ্যাঁ উপর দিয়ে submits that sufficient development had taken place, including sensor. He accordingly submits that there may not exist any live cause of action. Okay. Yes. 46, madam.
Manoj, here, Manoj, I have received one instruction on the compliance order by Manoj. As per this instruction, Manoj, she is not eligible for the advance increment.
Yes.
But I have not received the speaking order. Kindly sometime maybe I'll submit the compliance order. 46. Apparently, she is not eligible, Manoj, as per this.
None appears for the petitioner on call. On the other hand, Ms. Anne Fukan, learned counsel for the respondent, has submitted that written instructions have been received on 31/5/2023, as per which the case of the petitioner was duly considered. Be that as it may, and in the interest of justice, matter is adjourned to be listed after the vacations. No, not 98, no, not vacation. Listed on Wednesday next. 28 matter, 18 matter, we'll dispose this of.
47.
Take steps, but we taken. Can take steps, we'll take steps of the person effort.
18 matter. Did you take steps at all or what?
He took the tip, then there is a note by the Lozima court.
That was in 23.
He-
Is 6 necessary?
Necessary. The affidavit has been filed. It is good. Come up for admission.
5/2/2012. Dispose of. Okay, dispose of. 5/2/2012. Who died?
It is Carter.
What was he working?
Working as instructor in shop of Prince of Wales, sort of engineering and technology code.
Which institute?
Prince
Prince of Wales.
Prince of Wales.
As working as
As instructor.
instructor. The client is also not interested now in pursuing this litigation.
Initially recommended, but
When was it recommended?
recommended by PLC.
21/4/12 he filed, applied. DLC recommended when?
PLC did
9/7/12.
9/7/2012.
DLC recommended,
Oh, PLC rejected the case of the petitioner with incomplete information.
rejected.
Yes.
Thereafter,
In 2015, he again applied. There the DLC submitted that was date submission of application and it was referred to the SLC. PLC was of the opinion that the SLC almost the delay of and SLC has again rejected it the year
17.
2015.
17 SLC.
Yes, SLC.
25/7/17.
Seven.
SLC rejected. Okay, this was the. Who's appearing?
I am for that. That one.
A. Ganguly. Petitioner. D. Das Burman. State Council. And D. Upamanyu.
For one.
Standing Council.
Aye.
2150. Okay. Disposed. If
We have
Bar
completed.
Foundation Day has been postponed or what? Mr. Roy Chaudhary? Foundation Day has been postponed. Now, why are all the lawyers here in the court? You don't even know that there is a Foundation Day. The court is excited about Foundation Day. No. Friday will always be there. Foundation Day is only once in a year. Yes. Which item number? 48, yes.
Here, my lord, we have submitted pension proposal to the pension, to the director pension.
Okay, we'll have this on Wednesday. None appears for the petitioner on call. On the other hand, yes, let us have this. On the other hand, Ms. N. Fukan, learned counsel for the respondent, has submitted that the pension proposal involved has been referred, has been submitted to the pension department. And in this connection, she has placed before this court copy of communication dated 4/6/2025. Para, be that as it may, in the absence, since the learned counsel for the, be that as it may, since the petitioner is not represented today. Matter is,
Our information is this that they have asked us to provide all the relevant documents regarding pension proposal along with authenticated service book. And it has been communicated by DEO to the director of pension and has been received today. That communication asking for the documents.
Sri Deuri, the learned counsel for,
For director of pension.
no, this is contempt.
Yes, yes. They have communicated me.
Respond number
Respondent number 2.
2 has added that there are further development in that regard. Para, be that as it may, as the petitioner is not represented today, matter is adjourned to be listed on Wednesday next.
Item 49.
Mr. Chetri,
There's some appeal has been pending.
Pending from the parent order.
Parent order. This is Annexer 1. This is a page.
okay, the
Yes,
learned
50.
counsel for the parties have informed that against the principal order, an appeal has been preferred by the state, which is pending. Para, in view of the above, consideration of this matter is deferred by a month.
Oblige.
Next also same or what?
No, next is
And Sharma?
50. Item 50.
Hello, this contempt case has been filed, my lord, for there was a direction to consider the case of the petitioner in terms of 2011 Act. That order is still in force, my lord. Therefore, they have to either to modify this order or to gain me some benefit. Under 2011 Act, page
In view of the,
16, page 16.
they are claiming the benefit of 2011 Act under that team provincialized in terms of Dilip Das.
Yes. Dilip Das, that has been followed.
Yes.
Page 16.
Initially, there was a speaking order passed, matter, saying that because of this acting are declared to be unconstitutional, so no benefit can be given. This is an unexecutable order. It was observed by this honorable court that
You have
there was-
filed affidavit?
We'll have to file it.
You haven't?
We
You
haven't.
filed the affidavit?
I think,
Uh,
my lord,
22 matter, you haven't filed affidavit. On the prayer of 3B, Kaushik Learned Counsel for the respondent number 3. 3 weeks time is granted to file affidavit.
Well, here, see, in item number 52, notices were issued and where's my friend is appearing. Connected matters would be 51 and 53, where notices were not issued because they, in the first day, there was an order to connect them with this review petition. The lordship issues notice, I can give him the copies for the
Same
others.
same issue.
Well, it's connected. One order
Yes.
flows from the other. It is connected, same parties.
Okay.
I may take.
Okay. Item number 51, 52, 53. Take it back.
51 and 53 notices are to go.
Oh, yes. Though notice has been issued. No. In this bunch of 3 cases, notice was issued in review petition 36 of 2024, pursuant to which the contesting respondents have entered appearance, who is represented by Sri S.K. Roy. Para. Let notice be issued in the other 2 review petitions, namely 51 and 53, huh? 127 or 104. Sri Roy, the learned counsel, has submitted that he has instructions to appear on behalf of the opposite party writ petitioners in these cases. Para. Accordingly, issuance of formal notices dispensed with. Let extra copies of the contempt of the review petitions be served on Sri Roy within two working days. List after 4 weeks.
There's a contemplation pending. That contemplation may take. No difficult.
So at this stage, Sri Roy has submitted that contempt case number
71, 2020.
71 of 2022 is connected. Full stop. List these cases along with contempt petition 71 of 2022.
The interim order in item 52 would continue.
52 interim order passed, if any, shall continue to the next date of listing.
Obligement.
54.
my lord, I pray for 2 weeks time for update in fact.
50.
50. I'm
Yes.
appearing
In
for
this matter, Lordship, they prepare an appeal after 1 year passing of this order. Lordship. That appeal was dismissed. Now the 3-4 days already over, still did not comply. I am working from 2013 without salary.
What is the direction?
Page number 18.
What is it?
Direction is Lordship, they have to push back to, they have to approve the push back to post Lordship, then they have to regularize it because the earlier engagement was
You
irregular.
take steps for complying.
Well,
Sri B. Kaushik, learned counsel for respondent 1, has prayed for some time. Para. Your A.U. Ahmed.
Yes.
Sri A.U. Ahmed, learned counsel for the petitioner, has however informed that against the order in question, a writ appeal was preferred by the state, which however was dismissed. And therefore, there is no defense on the part of the respondent in the contempt petition. Para. Sri Kaushik, the learned counsel, is granted 3 weeks' time to obtain instructions on the steps taken towards compliance of the order in question.
Date may be fixed.
List immediately after the summer vacations. You instruct your clients, no way out.
Yes.
But the contempt kindly fix a date, Lordship, because it will not come out.
Why will not come up after the summer vacation?
I have to
Yes.
mention it.
Next.
55.
The lordship, my lord, the government to file an appeal.
Some time is required, instruction is awaited, match.
24 matter.
24 minutes.
Last listed on 26/5. Almost 20 days have passed. What is the matter, Mr. Roychodhary?
My lord, a penalty was imposed on me about, my lord, stoppage of one annual increment
After a DP?
after a DP, my lord. But the whole issue is that because I'm a lady who wanted a childcare leave. My application, I requested the inspector of schools to forward to the director. When I went to his chamber to request, the inspector catch hold of me and threw me out of the chamber. I lost an FIR against that. Then I approached this court for a childcare leave. I was granted. Then thereafter, my lord, this proceeding started. And I was suspended. During suspension, I filed a writ petition. They came up with that one DP has started and one penalty has been imposed.
What is the charge?
Charge is, my lord, that Valentina is the misconduct.
Under misconduct?
That my lord, misbehavior to the inspector. Misbehavior to the inspector. That is the observations, my lord, that in completed expedition.
In the DP, it was witnesses were produced.
My lord, nothing, but the order itself says, as such, nothing has been said as such. No DP as such, because what I find from in the order sheet, page 67, during that hearing of that case, my lord, there was a penalty imposed. But I think, my lord, here.
Okay,
what
first Sri P.K. Roychodhary, learned counsel for the petitioner, who by this petition has put to challenge an order of penalty passed in a disciplinary proceeding. Full stop. It is submitted that the foundation of the proceeding is on unsustainable grounds. Para? Sri U. Sharma, learned standing counsel, Secondary Education Department, however, praised for some time to obtain instructions. Para? Considering that time was already granted to the learned standing counsel earlier, comma, a final opportunity of 4 weeks is granted to enable him to obtain instructions. List after 4 weeks.
No.
Yes, next.
Obliged.
Mr. Roy,
My lordship, here in this matter, I am appearing on behalf of the contender number 2, lordship. Presently, he is not holding the post, lordship. So the petitioner have to impede the current.
My lord, at the time of filing of this matter, he was in search mode. And my lord, our direction only to, my lord, to consider a letter dated 5/6/2024 written by the Joint Registrar Mizoram University. Only that much, my lord.
no,
I
but if Mr. Upamani's client is not holding the post now, we are not deleting his name.
Yes.
He is still under a duty to explain his conduct during his tenure. What did he do? But for your benefit, you may perhaps need to implead the new incumbent. You do it.
Yes, sir.
Sri D. Upamanu, learned counsel for respondent number 2.
Yes.
Has submitted that his client is no longer holding the post of
Director of Higher Education.
Director of Higher Education. And presently there is a new incumbent. Para? Be that as it may, comma. Sri D.K. Roy. No, D.K. is article. In view of the above development, Sri D.K. Roy, learned counsel for the petitioner, praised for and is granted 4 weeks time to file impleadment application. Para, list after 4 weeks. But ensure that you give notice first.
Yes, sir.
Then only impleadment.
Highly object.